Yeah, I consider Bengaluru as an I-League team because they've been born and brought up in the I-League. They've blooded themselves in the I-League. The I-League in itself is much more competitive because it matters more to the fans. So there is that question of regional identity. See, with Delhi Dynamos, for instance, changed the whole team. Where is the loyalty of any player towards the team? The fans, there is no, what you call, fan relationship with the players. Every year there are changes. The foreigners keep changing all the time. The Indian players change. So there is no fan. And see, the ISL franchises, one is, where do you find them? Mohun Bagan, if I know, if I have to go to Calcutta, I can go blindfolded and go where Mohun Bagan exists. Delhi Dynamos, after the I-League stops, functions from somebody's house. So they don't have a clubhouse, they don't have any identity, any of these franchisees. They don't, for most of the time, they hibernate. It's like in winter, animals go to sleep. So most of the time they are not available. Yes, this season, credit to them is that a lot of them, even there, 3 of them haven't fielded teams in the B division in the which is going on. Yeah. So that is credit. At least they've started with that, because in the previous 3 years the so-called junior development was just a hoax. It was just a sham, and there was no junior development at all. So no, I'm not really surprised at all, because as I said, I-League teams know how to fight. You see, when you have to fight against relegation, it brings out hidden reserves within you. You know how to grind out a result. For ISL teams, the competition is only to enter the semi-final. Those at the bottom know, though the coaches keep saying that we are playing for pride and we want to think, within the heart of hearts, the players have no motivation. So I'm not at all surprised that the I-League teams have done so well. And it also brings you to another point, that ultimately, sadly, in India, there is a great leveling. There's no exceptional talent in Indian football at present. Sunil Chhetri and 1 or 2 others leaving aside, because it's so obvious in the cost. A team which has cost 70-80 lakhs is beating a team which has been built with 30 crores. Because this Scott O'Donnell used to always say, and I always concurred with him, that we inflate prices. Just paying somebody more. You can buy coffee for 10 rupees, you can buy it for 150 rupees. Yes, okay, sometimes you're paying the 150 rupees for the air conditioning and the comfort and to sit in privacy with your girlfriend, so then you don't mind paying 150 rupees. But you can get good coffee in Indian coffee house for 10 rupees also. So the fact that we suddenly pay a lot of money to players doesn't make them better players. There should be a leveling it out. I had always advocated there should have been a salary cap. It is needlessly we are overpaying the players. All the franchisees are massively in debt. It can be a bubble which will burst.